So what do you think it's like driving for Amazon Flex in 2023? I have not driven for Flex this year, but today, coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hi, my name is Mike, helping make money in different side hustles. I got a 3.5-hour shift, and get this, here's a curveball. It is completely new for everyone, including me. I have not been to this warehouse. Not this one. I've been to the Sewickley warehouse. This is in Coriopolis here again in Pittsburgh, and 3.5 hours. So here's what we're gonna try to answer in this video. Number one, is the pay worth it? I'm not gonna tell you how much I signed up, because you have to sign up for a shift and then they guarantee you pay per hour, which is good because then it's guaranteed, but there's some big curveballs with Flex. Number two, is the route, I'm cringing already. I know it might sting. Is a route gonna be okay? So it's another thing with Flex. I literally have no idea where I'm gonna deliver to in Pittsburgh until I get there and I scan the rack of packages and envelopes. I'm expecting for a 3.5-hour shift, maybe 32 to 35 stops and maybe 42 packages. That's just an estimate here. So there's 3 to 4, maybe 4.5-hour shifts. And this is just warehouse stuff, folks. So they do have offers that are available instantly, and then they have grocery offers. But this is kind of the meat and potatoes of what Flex does, you know, the warehouse stuff. So I got my vest, I got my little chest mount so I can give you a perspective here when I'm on the run. We need to see in 2023, is driving for Flex worth it? The pay, the effort. Thankfully I have a nice sunny day, it's a little bit cooler here. And comparing it to other side hustles for the pay involved, is it worth it? I'll see you at the warehouse. Okay, so we're pulling in and I didn't really know where to go. As you saw, there's a little sign that said Amazon Flex this way. So I'm gonna have to show my license. Let's see here. Delivery services, provider parking, all trucks. I don't know which way I'm going. We need some signs, folks. Help us out. I haven't been here before. Well, folks, you can check in 15 minutes early. I got 10 minutes because you can be 5 minutes late. I'm trying to look for other drivers. I'm looking for signs. Come on. I'm guessing it was up that way that I didn't go. So let's go back that way because this is all a huge parking lot. No, that's not it. Let's ask this gentleman. What's up, man? Where do I go for Flex? Do you know?
I think over there.
Up here? Yeah. I'm like driving all over. I don't know, dude. All right. All right, here's this. Oh my God, there it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Look at this place. Where do I go? Oh, here we go. I see someone signaling me. Is it typical that you just have one person, or does it vary?
Not really.
Okay. And I'm trying to swipe. I finished, and it says you're all set to go. Oh my gosh. And it said my packages were picked up. Now it says 0 packages picked up. I'm swiping to finish. I got 3 bars, and it just keeps going back to swipe to finish. I'm gonna close the app. Okay, so here's the first location, and ladies and gentlemen, oh, ladies and gentlemen, please look at the distance. Look at where I'm going. I'm what is it, northwest-ish Pittsburgh, and I'm going all the way, not only back to the city, but I'm going east of the city. Let me look at my route. I haven't even really gotten a chance to look at my route. 31 deliveries, 46 packages. That is basically what I thought, wasn't it? I knew it was gonna be a pretty dense one. I'll tell you, my trunk is packed. You can see behind me, I got a good amount of packages and envelopes. Hopefully, I don't have any package returns, because if I have package returns, I'm gonna have to come back here before I go home. So let me drive 40 minutes to my delivery zone. I'm imagining they are going to be pretty close by, within neighborhoods, businesses, like, hey, deliver here. It's right around the corner, half block, a block down the road, whatever. My first one's actually a business. It's Interstate Batteries. So imagine this is you, right? Imagine I'm you. Okay, just go with me. And you've scanned your route. You don't know where you're going. You get hit with the curveball, like, 45 minutes away, and you sign up to make X amount of dollars. So think in your head, fill in that last variable. What amount of money, you got 2 hours left to finish this shift, 31 stops. What amount of money per hour it's per hour, would make that worth it? All right, so we pulled into destination number 1, Interstate Batteries. I'm gonna indicate that I've parked. It's going to give us any instruction that says deliver to the front door receiving. And then it's going to tell us what kind of package that we're looking for. So we're looking for a customer's name and an envelope. And now all you're going to do is look for said envelope. There we go. So we're going to click on continue with one package, scan our barcode, continue with one package again. All right, so we take our confirmation picture, swipe to finish. Let's see where our next one's at, folks. Okay, so this is literally up the road. Oh, I can see it, it's right there, perfect. Okay. So what Flex is gonna do is it's gonna automatically navigate you forward to the next destination. So that right there is my next destination. So I'm at this Interstate Batteries. It's having me go right here to this Dent Wizard. Again, same thing, I've parked, and it's gonna tell you what you're looking for. It says a medium box. It's gonna have the customer's name. Obviously, I'm removing the customer's name here. So again, go into your trunk, whatever it is. Now here's the thing, because I didn't organize by stop, I'm literally going through all of my packages and hoping I get lucky. So again, what you might want to do, if you want, you can organize by stop. So what that will look like is after you get your route, just park and then reorganize your packages. Okay, now this one's interesting. It says deliver 5 packages. So here's one of the multi-stop ones. One makes sense because it looks like this is an apartment complex. So this is what I talked about. We've already had our first 2 that are literally right across the street. I told you, if you do have a ton of density, a lot of stops, but you also had a really long commute, I mean, something's gotta give. Amazon schedule these shifts to fit in the certain amount of time. I mean, rest assured, they're gonna jam pack as much as they can for you, but it should fit within that time frame. So since I had that long commute, I should have really, really dense short deliveries. Only 2 in, but even this third one, it is, 4 minutes down the road. So we're looking okay. Well, there's a sign. Oh, okay. Well, looks like maybe a senior care facility. For this one, I'm gonna remove you guys. I don't wanna bother them in there. There's some signage. So I'll see you after this delivery. Okay, so that was a senior care facility, and that had specific instructions at the facility to deliver to each resident's door. So I did. Front desk was very helpful, helped me out, but I haven't had a lot of that. I have delivered to senior care facilities, specialized health facilities, for patients where I've delivered 2 rooms. So consider that. I think it is really with Flex. I don't know if it's with food delivery. Comment down below if you've done senior care facilities or medical, care facilities where you've delivered to the patients or the resident's door or room. But now I'm at Home Depot. Oh, this shift is something else. Is this like all the specialized business drops, I feel like. So, okay, let's click on, it's Home Depot, care of person. I'm gonna click on I've parked. It's a small box. What do you deliver that? Customer service, probably. I'll go to the main desk. Okay, slowly, I told you, slowly it's getting better because obviously there's less packages to pick, so my odds of picking the best, well, not the best, the correct one go up. Maybe I'll have to start organizing by stop. That might be the move. Please let me know if that's the move. Finally, I got what looks to be a residential address because it says apartment number. All right, perfect. So, like a lot of these apps, it's gonna give you an exact arrow of what building you're delivering to. That is huge. I don't think all of these apps did that years ago. So they give me the exact arrow, which is very accurate, so I know, okay, that's the place. It shows the road. I'm like, there's a road to get here. All right, this one, building 171. What are we looking for? Click on I have parts, envelope. Oh, there's 2 different deliveries. Okay. You know what we're gonna do. Let me go grab them. Okay, I am going down a mud and gravel road. I do not know if this is this the right way? It is the right way. Oh, Pennsylvania, folks. It is literally mud and gravel. It's on Google Maps, and Amazon told me to go this way too, because it's keeping me facing forward. That is so funny. I can see, like, you know, big truck or tractor tires in it, and in the distance I heard rifle shooting. So welcome to the beautiful rural Pennsylvania mountains, folks. Well, back onto the main road. Okay, and I'm back, and I have a lot of notes. I have a lot to say. The earnings, of course, the miles, pros and cons, and an updated, I will say, verdict for 2023 for Amazon Flex. All right, let's start with the pros, I guess, first, because it's kind of the staples, right, with Flex. It's the predictable pay. The pickup process, although it was at that new warehouse that needs to do something with the signage. Well, let me know down below in the comments, actually, if you've done Flex, how has the pickup process been at the warehouse? Is there clear signage, at least helpful associates? Because that Sewickley location, I feel like it was just organized better. Like, you go in, there's basically 2 ways to go, and it's clearly delineated, like, hey, Flex drivers go this way. And then, yeah, the predictable pay, I mean, I'll take that, but yeah, the cons, let's talk about it. There's, of course, no tips on the warehouse runs. There's tips on the Whole Foods grocery runs. Now, I knew this, so that's always been the case. There's also no extra pay if the shift goes long. So let's talk about that. You get the guaranteed pay if you finish early. That's good. And I've always said a lot of my shifts, I finished early on Amazon Flex, but there was at least one other shift where I did not finish, not only not early, but I didn't finish on time. I finished late. So this shift, it was scheduled from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. and I didn't get done until 4:35 p.m. So if it goes long, you don't get extra pay. I've tried to contact Flex support. They don't give you extra pay for that. Now, even with my, like, a little bit of filming, like, it wasn't like I'm setting up crazy things or anything. Even with that, I mean, I did not do 35 minutes of film and all that other stuff. It's also more work. I've said this before, and it is, in my opinion, one of the most labor-intensive side hustles. So warehouse, the scanning all the packages, load them in your vehicle, the unknown, well, there's the next con. It's the blind routes, which I knew about, but listen, Coriopolis, it was 35 minutes from here to the warehouse, and then we saw 45 minutes to the Penn Hills North Versailles ultimate route location. And then, of course, you got to go home. So actually, let me talk about the miles as well. So the time and the miles from here to the warehouse to the delivery zone, completing all of my deliveries, that was 57.8 miles. Now, I did include the initial commuting miles from here to the warehouse. So even that, I mean, you can talk to your CPA or your tax professional if you could even count those, because those are also commuting miles. I did because I was intending to do business. I had a scheduled shift. I was actively going there for work versus the end of the shift. Like, work's done and then you're just going home. But again, talk to your CPA about that. My biggest con, as I mentioned, those blind routes and consequently the navigation, because it was 45 minutes to get there. And as you saw, it was very rural driving. So I had that one, like mud gravel road. There was that. But I had at least 4 one-ways. Like, you know, it ends because there's forest there. So I had to turn around, which I get it. There's no other way to do it. Those customers need their packages. But imagine these routes in inclement weather. Imagine if you have at least somewhat of a nicer vehicle. That's why I don't encourage you to do this stuff with a nicer vehicle, because of that. But imagine all of that and then the dollars to mile ratio that you're getting with this. Well, speaking of, we can't calculate the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven without knowing the pay? So the miles was 57.8. So I asked you I'll check your comments. I asked you in the beginning of this video, what hourly pay would make this amount worth it for you? For the warehouse, loading, you get the point, right? You get the point. So this shift was really the market's minimum here in Pittsburgh, $18 an hour. Now, it can go even lower. Imagine that. The minimum contribution from Amazon is $15 an hour. The minimum that I've really seen here in Pittsburgh, $18. I will kind of tell you this as far as a verdict as well. I'm downgraded in Amazon Flex, and I've liked Flex for the predictability. Whole food runs are going to be better. I haven't done a shift, but everything that I've seen from drivers talking about it, you're probably going to be better off for those whole food runs. But the warehouse runs, I'm going to downgrade it, lumping it in with Walmart Spark, which is another side hustle that I initially liked. And I downgraded because their platform, you're just waiting forever to pick up your stuff at the Walmart stores. So Flex, I can't recommend it at $15 to $20, $21. $22 is really my minimum. We'll compare that to your comments down below. That's my minimum for it to make sense for the driving, for the unknown miles, and potential problems. Like if I had something that I couldn't deliver, I would have to come back. And then the hassle of more stops per hour, all of that. Because think about this. If you're doing DoorDash, like food delivery, even Uber Eats, maybe Grubhub, and probably rideshare, honestly, you can do less physical labor and work and easily make 15 to 18 an hour, which is what, Amazon would pay you on the minimum. And you can probably make, if it's decently busy enough with bonus pay, the $19 to $22. So why would you choose Amazon Flex unless you just want something to set and forget? I'm guaranteed that pay. I can just do my thing, listen to music, whatever. I don't know. Is it in your bottom third or what? Drop a like in this video if you got value. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.